Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about the values and what does it really mean to create the culture and how to choose the values that you really want to have in your culture. So first of all, I would run like a quick exercise with you to really list down everything that you find very important, right? So, is it family? Is it certain states of feelings that you want to feel? Is it about freedom? Like, what kind of values do you have in life? Is it love? Is it connection? Is it freedom? Is it faith? Is it maybe success, accomplishment? What are those kind of states, energetic states, if you will, that you really value and you really want to have in your life? It could be also, family and I don't know, expansive environment, companies or cars and things like that that you really find very important. But underneath that, let's say underneath the Porsche, there is a sense of feeling, right? There is something that you want to get through the Porsche, is it maybe a privilege or a luxury or things like that, right? So it's about really getting to the core of that. What is that value? What do you really value in life? And if it's about family, maybe it's really about love, connection, feeling together with one another, being in this little tribe and things like that. So those are the first things that you privately really find very interesting and very important for you, right, in your life. It's very important to start there because in the end, you are a human being and you will be driven by those values. And then you can start looking at it through the lens of the business. And what do you want to really instill in the culture of the business? It can be things like honesty, respect, teamwork, maybe trust, right? It's super important, and things like that. And maybe not so much love, but maybe respect or friendship or family driven. I don't know, whatever you really want, right? But list down those things, and the fewer the better, really, because it's very important that you remember them and everyone else could remember them as well. And once you have those values, I really want you to think about what does it mean for you to meet that value. So what needs to happen for you to experience that value? So for example, respect. What's that role kind of underneath? So I feel respect when people look at me when I walk into the room, and they maybe stop what they're doing, they say hello. I feel important in the room, I feel respected, things like that. Or what does need to happen for you to feel loved? Like could be something. I feel loved when I feel the warmth in my heart, when my spouse, my partner looks at me really, in this quality gaze, and I feel the warmth in my heart, things like that. So write out as many as you can get to. And then think about when you are creating a culture in a company, or when you maybe look at, is this culture really working out? Or maybe what's off? Think about, what do you expect from people to what are the behaviors from the people to meet the values? So for example, if it's trust, what do you expect from your employees? What ways of the behavior, what ways of actioning do you expect from them? And also, what do you expect from your leadership, right? And it's easy to put a lot of rules around it. For example, I expect that they tell everything honestly. If something's wrong, they come and immediately say what's wrong without any fear. And they will tell me all the feedback and everything. And they will tell each other feedback, and they will coach each other and do everything for the sake of this company. Yeah. So usually when I work with leaders, they get really juicy and they want these people to really do this stuff, and it's amazing. Yeah. And then I ask them, okay, and what about you? Like, how will you meet this? how will you match that, right? So for example, someone will come to you and be very honest. Maybe honesty is your value, or, you know, trusting you. And they will tell you that you suck as a leader. You're not that great, actually. And they will say it in nice words, actually, but okay, but they will tell you the truth. How will you take it? Will you actually take it in and take it well? Will you be open to that feedback, or will you dismiss that and basically your ego will jump in and go like, you know, you don't know anything. What do you know? And maybe they are not even right. Like sometimes it's like that, you know, you have all your knowledge, and this employees sometimes very entitled. They don't know much, especially now in the new generations. I lost the count of their Z or Y or X. I don't even know anymore what you call them. But you know, those new generations are very entitled, and they, you know, they're feeling tired. They don't come to work, right? So, and still, if you want to have honesty in your workplace, how will you deal with it on your end? Because if you don't expect yourself to play by the same rules, forget it, right? People will not obey, and you will be out of the culture. Like there will be alignment in this culture. And this is what happens all the time, everywhere. There is a culture and there are values, and then there is subculture, because people swim in the water that really is coming from the top down. And it's not through what you want to convey in the posters, it's what you are doing. And if you are walking the talk, and it is very hard, but it starts with the awareness first. And trust me when I say I really want to help you get through that and do it right, because if you don't, your company may fail. I think it's said that 95% or so of companies fail in the first 5 years. In the next 5, so in total 10 years, it's like, you know, most of them fail. So very, very few companies actually make it through, and very, very few companies in the world are actually great places to work for, where people are proud to work, right, for that company. So please don't, you know, I don't want to be harsh. I just want to be truthful. I had 15 bosses. I worked for 2 very, very big companies, but in different locations and sort of with different bosses. And it is not great out there, you know, and I talk to people, and many of them, they don't really feel that leadership, right? They don't feel engagement. And you may, you know, blame the inflation and blame COVID and blame everything else. And it is true, yes, the times were hard, and then they are still kind of very hard. But it really starts with that awareness and dedication to just be conscious about it, and really choose something that will be, you know, will be alive and will be real, and people will buy into that, and people will be loyal to that. So my invitation to you is to really go into deeper level of work on the values. And this will be also one of the modules in my new mastermind. That's the doors are already open. You can find the links on the social media. You can apply to have a conversation and consultation if you'd like. The consultation is free. It's really to answer your questions. And it will start in March. So there is limited time to join. It's only for 8 people. And it's really for the leaders who want to do this type of work, right? Who will not be rejecting it. You know, maybe you listen to it right now and you get triggered and you go like, what do you know? Blah, 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 right? Fine. Like, you probably don't want to work with me. But if you go like, yeah, you know, you're right, I don't know how to do it. Geez, you know, I wish I could do it well. Then please, you know, if you resonate with it and you resonate with my energy and you would love to have me as your guide, you know, please apply, have a call. It doesn't cost you a thing. You don't risk anything. And, you know, you may get on that path to really amazing success, where your employees will be loyal and you will be proud of the company you're building, and it will really be done consciously and in alignment and in congruency to who you are really deep down, and how you can really match that to the outside and attract people who are really living that, you know, and they respect what you put out there as well. So with that, I want to leave you today, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment or message me directly on social media or email. Thanks so much and have a great day.